Kevin and TJ here. We're in LAAX, Switzerland. We had our first day riding today. Amazing day, fresh powder, good snow. And yeah, quick announcement, the channel reached 300,000 subscribers.
Yee!
So thank you guys all so much for subscribing, being part of the YouTube channel here. And yeah, we're pretty stoked to be here. It's been, it was a great trip. We drove from Austria to Switzerland today. With Yannick and Rav, it took us about an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, quick drive, just to hop over through the Alps. It was a nice drive. Honestly, I slept most of the way, but
yeah, no, it was cool. It's beautiful here. The Alps are incredible. Switzerland is amazing. LAAX, first day in LAAX has been great. And yeah, we're gonna be here. We might cut this one a little bit shorter, maybe 30 to 40 minutes. We might go longer just depending on how everything goes, but we've had such a long day. And but yeah, we're just gonna keep it rolling. And yeah, take all your questions. If you have any questions, let us know, and let us know where you're watching from as well. I see people on here from, some people in Ruben from Switzerland, M Dragon from Denmark. What's up, Denmark? Yeah, lots of people. Romania, Belgium,
awesome.
Australia.
Illinois. Yeah. Thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Yeah, we're kind of like halfway through our European trip, and yeah, Austria was incredible. Stoked to be here in Switzerland, changing it up. I just saw a bunch of people tuning in from Poland, from Texas, Long Island,
West Virginia, Germany, Minnesota, Zurich. Awesome, guys. Yeah, thanks for hopping on. So glad you guys could make it.
Lebanon, Israel, New Brunswick, Canada,
Sweden.
Wow.
Dang, this might be one of the most international chats to date.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Yeah, if you guys missed it, we just got to 300K subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys all so much for being a part of that. And yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell, because every time we go live or upload a new video, you'll get a notification if you hit the bell. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll get to your questions right now. I see some people tuning in from Maryland, from Denmark, from Hungary, more from Israel.
Morocco. Oh, man.
Ontario, what's up? All right, so first question from Cedar Clark Lures. How long are you in LAAX for? So we're here till Sunday. And actually, we're going to do a meetup tomorrow at 3:30. In front of the Burton store at the, like, in the village at the base.
At the base, yep.
Yeah, so in front of the Burton store, we'll just be hanging out at about 3:30. So if you're in LAAX and you want to come and hang out, say hi, and just chat about snowboarding, come on by tomorrow.
Yeah, we'd love to meet you guys. Saw someone tuning in from Washington. What's up, man?
What's up, Washington? And Ava Jacobson asks, have you ever boarded in Tahoe? So North Stars, that's in Tahoe, right?
Yep, yeah. So we got a day in at North Star and a recent trip to California. Most of the trip was a Mammoth, but yeah, definitely got a day in at North Star. It was fun. Hope you guys got some more snow since then.
Yeah, when we were in North Star, there was we were on the Burton step-on demos, and yeah, shout out to the North Star Burton shop too. They hooked us up with some demos.
Yeah.
Really friendly guys in there and girls, and yeah, it was a fun day. Not a lot of snow though.
The park was still pretty fun though. Had a nice variety of rails and a nice little jump.
So Dillard Chase says, I'd like to see more advanced videos if possible. Well, TJ just uploaded that 720 video, which was pretty sick.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, I got another one coming up pretty soon on the jumps out in St. Anton, so that one should be pretty fun as well.
Yeah.
I'll leave you in suspense, and you'll just have to wait for it to drop on the channel.
Another advanced trick.
Yeah, it's a fun one. You're gonna like it, I think.
And Adam watching from Australia. And sorry guys if we don't get to all the questions. We're gonna do as many as we can. We'll also do like a speed zone round where we just go through questions and give quick answers.
Yeah, it was pretty fun last time.
Yeah, but just a reminder, it's a super chat. So you hit that super chat button and then your question gets highlighted. And it's a great way to support the channel too. So that's an option for you guys. Hello from Georgia. ever snowboarded in France? Yeah, so we're heading to France next.
Yeah, we'll be in Avoriaz on Monday. So we're gonna do 4 days in France. First time snowboarding there for myself. I
Yeah,
think for Kevin
same.
as well. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I hear the park there is pretty on point. So gonna
Yeah.
get some board reviews out for you guys on that part of the trip.
And Ted's watching from the Cayman Islands. What's up, Ted?
Oh man, awesome.
Okay, so Samuel Franks, what is the easiest trick to learn?
Ooh, well,
I think like a good, probably the most, this kind of tough. It sort of depends, but like an easy one is like getting into your first couple presses.
yep.
So like
Some butters.
a tail press.
Yeah, tail press is pretty solid. An ollie, I guess that's almost kind of a skill, but I guess you could count it as a trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a
Um,
50-50.
50-50 on a box.
Yep.
Those are like probably the three easiest, like the places to start.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Tail press, ollie, and they all sort of do similar things. Like the tail press can actually help you ollie and vice versa. So they're like tricks that build on each other.
It's true.
All right. This
So,
one?
I was gonna read the one McCall favorite mountain. I guess that's a question that comes up. I think that came up on the last live stream. Man, so personally, I guess this season for me, aside from the mountains here in Europe, because all of them have been just completely insane. I just gotta process that. Probably Keystone out in Colorado. I'd say that's my home base, and I have a lot of fun out there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So Matthew says, have you ever been to the local North Shore Vancouver Mountains? Yeah, I've ridden at what's it called? Grouse Mountain. Yeah, it's incredible there. You have a beautiful like view of the city. Yeah, really nice. It gets some good snow there at Grouse.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing some videos a couple years ago from out there.
Yeah. All right. So
Ooh, I can't read the name, but what's your take on the short fat pow boards versus the traditional shapes? So I actually have a board like that. Kevin does as well. I guess mine's not super short, but I was thinking of the War Pig. I also have the K287, so that's kind of another volume shifted board. I enjoy them a lot. The extra surface area gives you some decent float and powder, so you can ride them at a shorter length, which is cool. Makes them a little more maneuverable. And I think that the extra width is a lot of fun as well, because it allows you to really lay the board over and carve a little bit more aggressively.
yeah, the short fat shape is really fun. I love it in the trees. It just allows you to like quickly maneuver through trees, stay afloat on top of the snow, and yeah, just like keep that speed up and then be able to be like very very maneuverable. So it's like a really just fun shape, fun board, and yeah, I'm running the Yes 420, which is the one of those typical new short fat boards. All right, so Jack Blair with the super chat. Hey, watching from Massachusetts. What's been your favorite part of your trip so far? Traveling in general, I've been loving the vlogs.
Awesome, man. Thanks. Yeah, glad you've been enjoying the videos.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about this with the guys here, and my favorite part has just been able to sort of like compare the different mountains and different resorts, because each one really offers something like very unique. So even compared to where we've ridden in the past, there's all these like subtle differences or like even big differences that change your riding style too. So in North America, there's more tree riding, so that's more of a thing. Over here, it's more alpine. When we were in Austria, it was like very steep and technical, and you felt like there was more danger as you're riding.
Definitely.
We're here at LAAX in Switzerland. It was like a surprise. The mountain was huge, but it was much more mellow and sort of like friendly, and you could like ride with lots of speed. So yeah, I think from what I've gotten from this trip and my favorite part has just been highlighting the differences between the resorts and really feeling how you can ride differently, like where you are, and kind of improve on certain types of certain skills in your riding.
Definitely, yeah, that's been awesome being able to kind of compare the terrain. Also, for myself, I've really enjoyed seeing the different cultures. So, you know, everything from like the food, the languages, mannerisms, and like, you know, even like the architecture and chairlifts and stuff like that. Like here, like first day at LAAX, for example, everything is like seems to be super modern, which is really cool. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's been pretty cool here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chairs and the gondolas are really nice.
So, oh, Ted Johnston, question on a really popular board. Gonna have to get another review out on this one, or some content out here. What are your thoughts on the Burton Process Flying V? If you guys haven't seen, there's a video on the channel for the Burton Custom versus the Burton Process. It's both the camber versions. So the Process Flying V pretty similar, except, you know, it's going to have the Flying V profile, which is going to make it a little bit looser, more forgiving, and just kind of easier to control. And I would say, you know, maybe help float and powder a little bit as well. But as far as the other characteristics, it's going to be pretty similar to the camber version.
Nice. And Tristan asks, every time I try to tail press, my board starts turning. What am I doing wrong? So if your board is starting to turn, it's probably that you just got your weight off-centered a little bit.
Yep.
And I think probably the best thing to do is when you're getting into that tail press is to really feel that you're pressuring the side of your foot evenly, so you're not getting like too much onto your toes or too much on onto your heels. And a way to help you stay centered is to actually like reach your hand back towards your tail. And yeah, just try to feel that pressure like evenly across the side of your foot.
Yeah, definitely. And quick question here from Lemus. Will you guys review the Capita Navigator board anytime soon? So if you guys don't know, that's actually a new board on the Capita line for this year. Definitely would love to hop on it. We actually have a Japan trip coming up shortly after we get back from Europe, so probably not until after that trip, but I definitely would be hoping to get on it, and maybe some other Capitas as well. The Outer Space Living is another Capita that you guys are consistently requesting, so yeah, maybe those two for you guys if I can.
Nice. So Jack says, hello from Brazil. Not much snow here, but I love the vids. Really helped me with my ollies and presses. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work. Awesome. Thanks, Jack. And
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
what's up? You guys are probably getting some nice sun down in Brazil right now. John Vincent, tips on carving steep blacks. Yeah, that's a tough one. There's so many different tips to give, but I would say like the number one is probably just trying to keep your turn shape even. The more even you can make it, then yeah, it just kind of like evens out, and you're not carrying too much speed into one turn or the other. So that's a tip.
Yeah, definitely. When you're on those steeper the steeper terrain, you can pick up speed really quickly, even if you are carving. But I find a lot of the time on those runs as well, you don't really have that smooth terrain. It's oftentimes it's pretty choppy, so it can be pretty difficult to carve. But if you find a good section, yeah, I think that's a solid tip there for sure.
Yeah. All right. Tips on quad black backflips.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Ask Max Perot if you can.
Laura, you're my favorite YouTuber. I love your videos. You guys taught me all the tricks. I never stopped trying the tricks. Awesome, Laura. Yeah, keep it up. Keep progressing.
Yeah,
That's
keep it
awesome.
up. Yeah, progression in the park is one of the things that's really kind of fueled me to keep after snowboarding over the years. Glad you're having fun out there.
Dylan True, have you ever rode Gilson snowboards? TJ, you have, right?
Yeah, I have. I've ridden the Gilson Dual. So I've only spent one day on it, but it was pretty cool. I feel like I definitely need to spend another day or two on it to really kind of feel out that soft edge. That was the main thing I was focusing on the Gilson board, which is their proprietary tech. If you guys don't know, they kind of have this like extended base that creates kind of a butter pad. And my big takeaways my first day on it was that when you're flat base or like doing butters and stuff, it's really loose and catch free. And when you're carving on edge, it's very locked in. So that was pretty noticeable. There wasn't really much in between. But yeah, it was pretty fun, and definitely gonna spend some more time on that. And there'll be a review or some content out on a Gilson board for you guys this season for sure.
And another board question from Jack. TJ, you might know this one. Arbor Westmark camber or rocker?
Yeah, so I personally prefer the camber boards from Arbor, just because you get a little more, you get that powerful kind of precise feel. I'm actually going to be doing a review on the Arbor Westmark camber for you guys in Avoria, so that's coming up soon. Keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, my favorite feature on the camber boards from Arbor is their uprise fenders. So kind of a similar idea to Battalion, but a little more mellow. They just uplift the base and edge right at the contact point, the widest point on the snowboard where you get most of your control. So when you're flat base, it's not super catchy, but you still get that powerful feel from the camber.
All right, so S. Beck, Tacular, how not to revert frontside 360s landing. So if you're reverting on the landing, then you may be like sliding your takeoff too much. So if you slide the takeoff, then you'll slide the landing. So think about getting like a clean pop, and even like try not to overspin. Maybe go to like 270 and then twist that last 90 degrees, and then that'll stop you from spinning the landing and reverting.
I think, yeah, doing that a little bit of a shifty right at the end definitely can help out a lot. Also, if you can try to land a little bit more toe heavy, that'll help stop your rotation as well.
Definitely.
Yep.
All right, lots of comments saying that I look tired.
Oh man, yeah, it's been a lot this week. There's a lot going on, a lot of snowboarding, traveling, editing, staying up late, getting up early.
Yeah, our day today is we woke up, drove from Austria to Switzerland. Rode all day, grabbed some food, and then we actually did some night snowboarding as well.
Yep, yeah, we didn't stop. I took a nap in a parking garage today, so that's where I'm at, guys.
Yeah, and then we came back here. We checked into our backpackers hostel, and then just set up the live chat.
Yep. Yeah, it's been nonstop out here, but it's been a fun adventure for sure.
And then Joe Fornari says, how is that jump in the indoor snow center? I think we didn't really do the jump justice, because we like showed up at the very the last 40 minutes that place was open in Hemel. So I don't want to say that the jump wasn't very good, but we also got there right at the very end.
Yeah, that place is open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So by the time we got there, the landings had been kind of bombed out. The snow was really sugary and kind of grabby. And yeah, obviously they don't have a ton of space. So I found that the jump didn't have that long of a transition. So that made it a little challenging as well. But it was still fun. Like for an indoor snow place, I thought it was very legit.
All right. Do you want to do, is it too early for a speed round?
I don't think so, man. Let's do it. That's on you.
All right, let's let's wait a little bit. We'll let some comments build up here.
Okay, all right. We can close it out with a speed round or something.
What's the worst thing about Whistler?
Oh,
TJ. Actually, I think I know what the worst thing about Whistler is that
I think I know too.
Well, when my American friends come to visit, I'm always kind of embarrassed by the portion sizes with the food.
Really?
I feel like you don't get much value for your dollar for food in Whistler.
That's not what I was expecting you to say, man. I feel like the food's pretty good. I guess there are some places that are kind of expensive, but that's to be expected in resort towns. I was gonna say the housing. It's like even if you're just visiting, trying to get a hotel or even stay at the hostel. I stayed at the Whistler Lodge hostel last year, and it was awesome. Definitely would recommend that place. But yeah, it gets booked up a lot because it's such a major destination.
Okay, let's do the speed round.
All right.
Okay, so I feel like backside 180 is easier hard way.
Really? Awesome, man. Good for you. I feel like that off the heels, backside 180 is definitely harder in my opinion.
False. Rusty, see you at Avoria's, guys. Cheers. All right, see you there.
See you there. We'll do a meetup there.
Anna, hey from Germany, do you think the Burton Feel Good is too hard for a beginner? If yes, when could you start riding something like this? No, it's not too hard for a beginner.
Yeah, check out the review Jill did.
Evan, hey guys, huge. What's up, Evan?
Thanks, Evan.
Stefan, hey guys, you going to review Endeavor boards ever? They're Vancouver based, I think, so not far from you. I reached out to those guys and they didn't respond. They gave me 20% off coupon, so I won't be doing any demos for Endeavor.
Yeah, I mean, I know Cam Pierce rides for them, so I'm aware of their brand just because he's from the same mountain I grew up riding in North Carolina. But other than that, I really don't know much about him.
Robin, at the Tremblant Hostel in Quebec. Thanks for your videos. They have really helped.
Awesome.
Cool, Robin.
Hope you have a good stay at the hostel, man.
Yeah, have fun in Tremblant. Anna, no, I already got that one. What's the worst thing? Already got that one. Daniel, how do you do mini carves? Like I see some people going down hills, switching between heel and toe, but not switching all the way over.
Yeah, I would say for me, it helps to kind of keep my weight more on my back foot and really just focus on swiveling the tail. That's my 2 cents on that.
Yeah, lots of steering. Get those knees moving, lots of steering.
Yeah.
Get low, get low. Mike, Mikal, favorite Cliff Bar?
Oh man, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like the coconut chocolate. Also the macadamia nut one's really good.
At the Trail Mix Bar. Trail Mix, yeah. Alessandro Massimo, hey, we saw you here last week. Do you think that 350 is enough for an intermediate board?
US for a new board, I would say definitely not. That's kind of the opening price point for snowboards.
Kim Jason E, ever tried niche snowboards? Very environmentally friendly and have heard good things.
I've been on a couple of niche boards. Definitely a solid company. They lease Magna Traction from Mervin. Yeah, from Mervin. Yeah, they're solid. Check them out.
Yeah, and a girl that we rode with in Whistler, Robin, was riding a niche board as well, and she loved it.
Yeah, she was hyped on it. Yeah, that company is owned by a woman, and she does all the graphics as well. So that's kind of a cool fun fact.
All right, sweet speed round. Okay, we could do another one later. Wilbury with the super chat. Thanks, Wilbury. How hard does it have to be raining on the mountain before you decide to take the day off? Keep up the good work, boys. Get well, Chris. Awesome. Actually, so last year in Bachelor, we went snowboarding and it was like absolutely pouring rain.
Yeah.
And windy.
It took like 2 laps, I think.
Yeah, 2 laps.
But then again, on the flip side, I've been riding with Kevin in Whistler, and it's been raining in the village, and then you get up to the top of the mountain, and it's like pow.
Yeah.
So on those days, we're out there all day still.
Yeah. Leonard Smallkick, do crash pants restrict your movement? So I wear crash pants, and I find that no, they don't. Don't even notice that I'm wearing them.
I want to
be
get
honest.
some. Yeah, I'm actually pretty sore right now from a fall that probably would have been 10 times better if I had crash pants.
Yeah, the crash pants help. I've had a couple falls where they helped. Yeah.
Someone, let's see, Ted Johnston, are you sponsored, TJ? No, unsponsored. Sponsored by you guys.
Yeah. So Fuddruckers 99, do another natural terrain park video. Yeah, so we've done 2 of those videos so far, one in Whistler and one at Bachelor.
LAAX might be a good place for number 3, honestly. That actually came up today.
Yeah.
There's so many rollers out here. This place is wild.
Yeah, it goes back into that whole, like, every mountain has unique features, and LAAX definitely has that feel of natural terrain park. There's just lots of rollers and, like, little natural kickers and things, and, yeah, it's fun.
John Newman, Arbor Draft or Westmark. I would say the Draft is much softer, more jib focused. The Westmark is a little bit more versatile. Both kind of freestyle oriented boards, but yeah, that's the quick answer, I would say.
So Leonard, again, how to overcome the fear that builds up right before hitting the jump or rail.
Ooh, that's tough.
I think you can overcome the fear by maybe like riding, progressing your riding where you feel comfortable, but like pushing yourself. If you line up to a jump and you're like afraid, then you may just not have some of those like skills built up yet to give you the confidence to go hit it.
I was kind of going through that on the 720 video. I haven't thrown a 7 in 2 years, so that first drop to go for the 7, I kind of was just like, I had done a bunch of 3s, I had done a bunch of 5s, I knew I had all the skills to do it, and to get over it, I just kind of was like, you know what, you know how to do it, you just got to do it, and so I did.
Andrew Lepaniotis, whenever I hit a jump, I always fall backwards. Why? So if you're falling backwards on like sliding your heels, it's because your shoulders are facing forward, and so in the air, your board is turning to match what your shoulders are doing. So next time you hit a jump, think about keeping your shoulders square to your snowboard, and then everything will stay straight.
Also, make sure you're getting a level pop, so you're not like rotating in the air.
Yeah. You may be thinking about stopping too soon as well, because if you're thinking about stopping in the air, then you're going to be bringing your heels around. So work on that speed as well.
Ingmar Thut, force versus cartel, and why? I would say force, unless you're on a Burton channel board, then you could maybe go for the cartel. Pretty much the main reason is because of adjustability. Yeah, you sacrifice a little adjustability unless you're on a Burton board with Burton bindings.
Nice. Okay, so the human asks, any tips on snowboarding in Austria? I'm going the 16th to Zell am See. I'm gonna hit the black runs this time. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I guess like if you're planning a trip to Austria, I would say, yeah, maybe check out the resorts the mountains that you want to hit. Each mountain is very different.
Yep.
Like whether they have a terrain park or if it's like mostly alpine. And I don't know. Yeah, just be aware that there's lots of steep and sketchy stuff. So
yeah, it's treacherous.
It's treacherous. Just take your time. Don't go any place you're not feeling confident. And be prepared for there's lots of like cat tracks too.
Yeah, it's either like super steep or pretty flat out there, which is kind of weird. But yeah, hope you have a great trip, man. Austria is next level.
FX Sniper Boy, enjoy. I'm learning my back 360s. Do you have any tips? TJs, do you have any tips?
For back 3s, I would say get a good setup carve. So for a back 3, you're going to want to, on the flat just before the jump, be doing a heel side turn and then be turning toe side up the lip of the jump. You want to kind of time it out where you're coming straight off the jump on that toe side turn. That's going to help you out getting that rotation. Also, yeah, with the back 3s, you can spot your landing. So doing a shifty for the last 90 is not too difficult.
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing is the setup. Setup turns on the way up.
Yep.
So Ashley Pamela with the super chat. Thanks, Ashley. Maybe a dumb idea, but maybe you could have a forum on your website to make it easy for subscribers to meet up and find others who live nearby.
Oh, man.
Cool. Yeah, a forum is a good idea.
That would be pretty cool. I feel like with a forum, though, there's like moderation and things like that involved. It's just a little bit more complicated than it sounds at face value, but definitely a good idea.
I could probably find some moderators.
Yeah, maybe if any of you guys work, in that field and would be trying to get that set up and help moderate it and stuff, maybe that could be a thing.
Yeah, the first comment is, I'm positive you guys could get some moderators. Yeah, there's like thousands of you guys on here.
That's true. 300K.
Yeah.
So someone's asking, how's the Nitro T1 of your friends? That's Nirav's board. Actually haven't ridden it yet, but yeah, so coming up in Avoriaz, hoping to get a review down on the Battalion, Evil Twin ASIM, the Nitro T1, and the Arbor West Mark Camber. So that's all coming up.
Nirav, how's the Nitro board?
It's good, yeah. Taking time to get used to it, but looking good so far.
I feel like
He
it's going
likes
to
it.
be a pretty solid, versatile kind of freestyle board. Kind of jibby, I suspect. We'll see.
TJ, so Arnar wants to know, what kind of bindings do you recommend for lobster boards?
Union.
Yeah, we all have union bindings.
Yeah.
Everyone, there's 4 of us here, and we all got unions. And TJ has
they're
multiple
solid.
pairs of unions.
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that Contact Pro. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, gonna try to get that binding video out soon for you guys.
So D-Rick, Kevin and TJ, which board would you recommend, prefer for all mountain riding and butters, not really park riding, Huck Knife or Westmark Rocker? Wow. Okay, so I think I would prefer the Westmark Rocker because the grip tech on the arbor boards, I feel like are incredible for the all mountain riding. So if you hit any firm snow or ice, that grip tech's gonna hold. And yeah, the butter ability on that board is pretty crazy. It's very easy to in one of the previous videos, the scary shoots video, I was watching myself do the butters, and they look just like extra smooth, and I feel like it's mostly the boards helping me to just like get easily into those presses. So
yeah, spot on. I was gonna say the Westmark Rocker as well for sure. Yeah, those butters were looking crazy, man. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that was like a super steep slope, and he was just hammering out those butters. It was awesome.
That part too.
Are you gonna come to Germany? We drove through Germany. I don't think we have any destinations on this trip, but definitely would love to come visit soon.
So Jay says, any tips on olling higher and good board shapes? Yeah, for olling higher, I think what you want to do is first like find that sweet spot in the tail of your board that really gives you the pop and spring up into the air. So you can kind of play around with that a bit. But I find the best thing for olling higher too is like, as you're riding down looking for a spot to ollie, is you want to find that like bump in the snow or like kind of a little bit of just something that you can press off of and build pressure on.
Exactly. Yeah. Any little bump, even a really tiny bump in the snow, is going to help you get a lot more pop. As far as board shapes go, camber is definitely much more dominant for ollies.
Yeah, definitely. Paul O with the super chat.
Thanks, up, Paul?
Thanks, Paul.
I actually met Paul out in Park City. We did some laps together.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, good to see you here, man.
Despite the lack of snow out west, this season is much more exciting because of you guys and your posts. Awesome. You bring lots of hype and inspiration. Thanks a bunch. Oh, that's really nice. Thanks,
you,
man.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat. So stoked we got to get some laps in, man. Hope you and the family are doing well.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear, man. Yeah, thanks so much for that comment. I feel like this has probably been, at least, I don't know, my favorite season, and it's not, the snow hasn't been incredible, but yeah, I feel like doing the live chats every week, talking to you guys, the meetups have all made it the best one yet.
It's been so fun, guys. Yeah.
So Evan Carnegie, I think he has like more of elaboration on the ollieing higher. And he says, after you pop, lean forward just a little bit to get centered. Yeah, so when you're in the air, you really want to get your board centered. So it's kind of like, yeah, you pop, spring that board into the air, bend those knees to center that board.
Sucking your knees up can help you get more height with the ollie as well. Oh, good question for Kevin. What are your favorite runs in Whistler?
Favorite runs? Probably, it's tough. I don't really have favorite runs, but probably favorite area.
Yep.
Probably like Spanky's Ladder up in there. Ooh. That's probably the best.
My first time ever in Whistler, first day. That's where Kevin took me. Yeah, that's the scariest run video. If you guys want to check that out, that was a really fun day.
Yeah. Also, Crystal area is really fun.
Yep. Yeah, we went there as well on that trip. It was good.
I think we're gonna have to make a video on 360s, even though there's a few on the channel, but lots of people asking questions about 360s.
Front threes on park jumps. Yeah, kind of the same advice that I gave on the back three, you know, except opposite setup carve. So on the flat, you're going to be turning toe side and then turning heel side up the lip of the jump, trying to time it out so you're coming off straight. And I guess with the front three, since you can't spot your landing as easy, just making sure you're getting your shoulders and head turning so you're not landing blind.
So Champ Lindell asks, what gloves or mittens would you recommend that will keep your hands warm all day but are not too expensive? Also, what do you think about the Never Summer Westboard? Mitts that will keep your hands warm all day but not too expensive. How much are those Lobster mitts? Those are pretty warm.
I'm not. Oh, the crab grab ones.
Crab grab, yeah. That's what I meant.
I think those are like 45 or 55. Those are really solid mitts. I've used them a ton, and the palms are kind of starting to wear on mine, so I've switched over to some Dakine mitts. But yeah, something. I think Dakine has some solid kind of lower priced mitts. And then yeah, the Never Summer West solid snowboard, more of a free ride shape from Never Summer. I found that it was actually stiffer than I thought it would be, but it's a good carving board. Has a bit of a setback stance, you know, going to be better for powder as well versus their twin boards.
Nice. Turner Korea with the super chat, no question or comment. Sweet, thanks Turner, man.
Appreciate it, Turner.
Rick, have you guys thought about taking a trip to a place like Baldface Lodge or Bobby Burns Lodge? I know it's super expensive, but I think it would make for some epic videos.
Definitely would.
Yeah, those would be like dream come trues for sure.
Yeah, I honestly I have a few friends who've done trips like that, and you know, Baldface is a place where you basically, like, I think you have to get helicoptered in. There's no other way to get there. So yeah, go into some kind of hut where you can't like drive there, I think would just be epic. And you know, obviously that's gonna keep the snow really pristine. So yeah, hopefully maybe we can do that soon.
Yeah, contact us, Baldface. Derek Hallman, how to Eurocarve.
I was eyeing that one too.
Yeah, TJ actually has a video on the channel. It's like 5 advanced carves.
Yeah, on the Never Summer Prototype 2. Check that one out, man. I would say my top tip if you're trying to lay over carves is bend your knees, get really low to the snow, get on edge, and then extend your knees out. And that'll help you kind of get into that Euro carve laid out position much easier.
Brent Hale, what is an easy trick? What is a trick is easy on half pipes? Maybe just like a grab?
Yeah.
That's an easy trick.
Yeah, I would say if you're in pipes, you know, you're pretty much always doing a 180 if you want to land back in the same direction. So yeah, just a grab, maybe an ollie to fakie as well. But half pipes are just naturally very challenging in my opinion.
Yeah, hit it when the snow is slushy.
If you can, yeah.
And Bio Who says tips for method grabs. I'd say for the method grab, maybe first you can break it up into pieces. So do like the like backside shifties first.
Yep.
Kind of get used to get your board going sideways, and then maybe just grabbing your board and not really twisting it all the way out. And then as you get better at both those things, put them together and go for the method.
Yeah, and I would say, yeah, once you get a little more comfortable with it, you can really try to focus on bending your front knee and pulling that in and really poking out and extending your back leg. And that's going to help kind of poke that method out and get that sideways look that you're looking for on the method.
All right, let's do another speed round.
All right, let's do it.
Vince, hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Vince?
What's up, Vince? Yeah, we're just chilling here in the hostel.
Yep. Yeah, out in Switzerland, you know, the Swiss Alps.
Ruth, hello. What's up, Ruth?
What's up, Ruth?
Julian just says, please.
You might have asked a question earlier. We'll see if we can find it on the way up.
Try Tran. I always get scared when going on the mountains. Any tips?
Back to the fundamentals.
Maybe, yeah, just plan some, find the mellow terrain where you're having fun. Adam Cook, is it worth wearing back and butt protection, or is it a hindrance? No, it's worth it.
I've never tried back protection, but yeah, I would say it's probably worth it.
Oh yeah, Julian Tenbrick, I want to jump higher. Any tips? Bend those knees. Pop.
Yeah, work on ollies and popping. Figure out how to load up tension in your snowboard and practice that for the ollies. Get more height.
Bob Affik, are you going to be doing any giveaways? No plans yet. Giveaways are they're so hard to do because everyone lives all over the world. What if somebody wins it and they're in like Bangladesh? It's like
yeah, that's true.
Max Walker, how is boarding in Europe compared to Whistler? I skied into Avoriaz from another resort and it seemed pretty sick. Have a good time. I feel it's bigger here.
Yeah, definitely. Different terrain too.
Lucas, how waterproof are your crab grab gloves?
They've done really well for me. I've been very happy with them. I feel like maybe in summer weather they might not be the best, but I would get a different glove from them.
Yeah, I haven't worn them long enough to tell. Jonas, will you review the Battalion Global Warmer?
Yes, this comes up almost every live chat. I actually have it waiting for me back in Denver. So yeah, that review's coming up, guys. So many of you have requested it that it's happening.
Stefan, do you have much overhang on your toe edge? How much is too much? I don't have any.
I really don't have hardly any at all. Yeah, you really want to get your bindings adjusted where there's no overhang, if possible, or even it out on the heel and toe.
Coleman D. Robbins, what do you think about Joe Clark's videos? Yeah, excuse me. I've seen a couple. Yeah, they're pretty fun.
I haven't seen his.
I saw the one where he like builds a backyard setup with his dad.
Nice.
Yeah, check out Joe Clark's videos. Matthew Ford, yo guys, absolutely love your videos. You guys inspired me to ride park. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be riding as well as I am now. Love and support. Awesome. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, super inspiring to hear that, man. Appreciate it.
Gorgie Ivanovsky, I'm a beginner and thinking about going with Burton Instigator as my first board. Your thoughts on this board?
There's actually a video review on the channel, so check that one out. It just dropped last week. It might not be the best beginner board, to be perfectly honest, but it's a fun one.
And Adam Cook, are Burton step-ons worth the money? I think so.
If you're looking for the convenience, yeah.
And like they're not that much money when you think of like if you're gonna buy a binding end boot from other companies, it's still gonna cost you about the same in the end.
True.
Zane Flo, have you guys ever tried a Rome snowboard?
Not in many years, but maybe potentially getting on some more this season.
Yeah, I've never tried one. Turner Korea with a $2 super chat. Thanks, Turner. Check out Maine and Sugarloaf. Really nice mountains.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to ride Sugarloaf one day.
Yeah, I'd love to check it out. Cool, guys. All right, so we'll do about 5 more minutes on here. And yes, it's been great hanging out with you guys. Sorry we couldn't get to all your questions. Trying to get as many as possible. Catherine Lee with the super chat. Hey, what's up, Catherine?
Good to see you, Catherine. Glad you could make it tonight.
300K. Longtime sub supporter, my favorite channel.
Oh yeah, we know. We see you down in the comments, Catherine.
Awesome, Catherine. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's so cool. And I made an Instagram post for the 300K, but for some reason it hasn't been I haven't been able to upload it, but yeah, thank you for the 300K love. That's awesome. And
I really want to learn how to grind. So yeah, start with a box, work your way up to a rail. I would say, start with the basics and progress from there so you feel comfortable.
And Adam Cook, have you guys ever boarded at Morzine? No, but we are next week for the first time. All right, let's
back down to the bottom.
Yeah, tons of questions, guys. Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
Still got about 200 people with us. Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for the likes. 125 likes. Yeah, amazing, guys.
TJ question, what do you think of the Yes Basic? Yeah, solid snowboard, good kind of entry-level board from Yes. If you're looking for something that can kind of do it all, I would say that's a solid choice at a friendly price point, so it could be worth checking out. I think my favorite thing about Yes snowboards is that they offer a lifetime warranty, which is pretty unique.
And Doug's on the live chat as well. What's up, Doug?
Doug made it. What's up, man?
Doug for president.
Yee.
And Doug says that he's watched some of Catherine Lee's videos. She makes like snowboard videos as well.
Awesome.
So if you guys get a chance, yeah, check out Catherine Lee's YouTube channel. I've watched some of her videos as well. She does like board vlogs from her trips.
Doug, we got to meet up. I'm going to be in Whistler once we get back from Europe, the 10th to the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be in Vancouver as well. I'm not sure where you're staying right now.
All right. Hello from Hungary. All right.
TJ, rocker, camber, or hybrid for a beginner? So yeah, definitely kind of a polarizing topic, I would say. So my 2 cents is, if you're going to be riding a very short amount of time, like maybe 5 days out of the whole season, and you've never boarded before, go for a rocker. If you're fully committed, you're riding a bunch, you know, like 15, 20, 30 days, I would say go for camber. Might be harder those first few days, but in the end, it's going to make you a better snowboarder, and you're going to have more control. And yeah, hybrid could be a good compromise. I think, yeah, the huck knife is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would say like rocker or hybrid. I wouldn't go full camber because it's too catchy.
Unless you get a battalion.
Oh, right. Awesome, guys. We might leave it there. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
We've had a long day today, 2 routing sessions and a travel and getting settled in a new place. But yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in. We got another live chat coming up on, what's today, Friday? Monday. So yeah, tune in on Monday. And if you're here in LAAX, Switzerland, we're doing the meetup tomorrow at 3:30 in front of the Burton store. So yeah, if you're in town, come meet us there. It'll be a lot of fun. Meet some of you guys and just hang out, talk about snowboarding. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. 300K subscribers. Thanks everyone for that. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. Hit the bell beside so that you guys get notifications every time we go live. And
Will Woo. Oh, dude, we met a North Star, I think, if that's the same Will.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Good to see you, man. But yeah, thanks for hopping on, guys. Great hanging out with you. Have a great night or day, wherever you're at.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys. See ya.
Boo.